Hey guys, the Swingman here with another hitting tip. Today I'm going to talk to you about my favorite tee drills I like to do and teach. Let's get started. The first one I want to show you is one-hand drills. I always like to start with my bottom hand. I don't know why, it's a preference for me, but every time I do any tee drill, I make sure that I hit between 6 and 8 good ones in a row before I move on to the next part of my drill. So you can see here I'm starting with the bottom hand, my right hand. Obviously if you're right-handed, you start with your left hand. I'm choked up just above the grip, maybe about 40% up the bat. And all I'm doing is working the barrel inside the ball. You can see I'm driving every ball to the opposite field gap. And just focusing on making solid contact is really where I'm at. I'm also not taking any stride with my front foot. I'm primarily focusing on my hands and the barrel. Now I'll switch over to the top hand. Here I'm going to keep the front arm across my chest. I could hold on to a couple baseballs and make it easy as far as loading the balls on the tee. But I keep that front arm across my chest to avoid hitting my hand and also keep that front shoulder closed. Same thing, no stride, staying inside the ball. With the top hand, what I want to focus on is leading with that elbow, the inside part of that elbow, then the knob, and then the barrel. I don't want to cast that barrel out like a tennis racket. I see a lot of young kids do that. We're going to try to avoid doing that. Stay simple, hit it nice and easy. So those are my one-hand drills. As far as another drill I like to do is the 3-tee drill. So essentially I'm going to move the tee into 3 different locations, all lined up with my front foot at the time I stride, making sure it is lined up with my front foot after my stride. Now I'm pretty much straight up, straight down when it comes to my stride. Some people like to stride out more, a few inches. Just make sure it's lined up with your front foot after you take your stride. But essentially I'm going to start middle away, so slightly outside of the middle. Drive that ball up the middle, about 6 to 8 times before I move it middle in. Now I'm not using the corners of the plate, I'm going to keep it over the heart of the plate. But I'm going to stand in the same position in the box, and all I'm doing is making sure I keep my body and my head behind the ball, allow my hands room to clear to that inside pitch. Same thing, I'm going to try to stay inside the ball. I don't want to get around it. If you're getting around the ball, that's telling you that your barrel is casting out around the baseball. So we want to try to stay inside. After we do that 6 to 8 times good, move the tee closer to the outside corner. So in between that middle point, or that middle away point and that outside corner. But I'm going to repeat the same thing with my body. Keep my head, my body, and everything behind the baseball. Just extending my hands through the ball now. Still want to start off inside the baseball and try to drive that ball up the middle, maybe just slightly to the opposite field. But you can see here, I get good backspin. I stay inside the ball and drive it. And basically just being able to translate into that game situation with a middle away pitch is what I was trying to show you there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Those are a few of my favorite ones. If you haven't already, follow me at _swingman_ on Instagram. And if you haven't already, please hit the like button and subscribe. I'll have many more videos. If you have any comments or if you have any requests, leave them in the comments below. But other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Keep working hard and have a nice day.